Now, you've read it before probably, or at least you just know this intuitively, but people that have large family networks close to them tend to recover from illness and injury much faster than those of us who have family spread out all over or just one or two people around. The reason being is because when those people actually get sick or injured, their family rushes in to support them, and they recover so much faster. Now, it's not just the fact that their family's doing things for them, although that is a key component, but it's actually having that emotional support as well as the physical support that allows them to rebound so much quicker. Now, how often do many of us actually need that support, especially for those of us that are business owners? We need support in our business, yet we're taught by society that we should be doing this all on ourselves, right? I used to, at least for me, I used to love and cherish the fact that I could pull myself up by my own bootstraps and do it myself, and I will outgrind anybody. But at the same time, I would always complain that I was doing it alone. Right? I had this revolving story going on in my life where I was talking, as a business owner, I was running multiple businesses, and my story went something like this. It went, when something bad would happen, I would get mad because, there's no one there to help me. I didn't have an assistant. I didn't have a partner. I didn't have all these other things that other people had. And my employees should be doing this, that, and the other and helping me out. And I was doing everything. But I also had the story that I could do everything. And I was a bigger man because I could pull myself up by my own bootstraps. I taught myself how to program websites. I taught myself how to do finance. I taught myself marketing. I taught myself construction so I could build out my gym when I had a gym. I taught myself all of these skills by myself rather than just asking for support. Now, early on in my career, I eventually found mentors, and I talk about this, and you should invest in mentors. I mean, that's for a business owner, I think that's number one. But I found mentors and coaches. And once I got that support from those mentors and coaches, that's when both my business and my personal life exploded like a rocket ship, because I had the support. I had people that had been there and done that, and I had the support. I had people showing me different ways of being, showing me different ways to think about things. In fact, my first business coach focused mostly on about 4 inches of space, the space between my ears. I hired this business coach because I thought, I need support. I need tactics. I need strategies. I need to grow my business and beat the competition and really get more leads coming in. And what my business coach did, and he was one of the most successful business people I've ever known. And what he did is he sat me down and we talked. And what we talked about was my philosophy, my ways of being in life. How was I supporting myself? And what he told me was if I wasn't supporting myself and getting support from other people, the tactics, tricks, they couldn't do anything. Now, I was young. I was in my early 20s. And part of me didn't want to hear that, but I also knew he was right, because I was stuck. I was stuck in a position and I knew, I felt like I was spinning my wheels. And I knew if I didn't get more support and if I didn't do the changes he was suggesting, the worst thing that could happen would be I'd be in the same position 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now that I am in now. Or at least back then, that's what I was thinking. And that scared me, right? I like to grow. I like to change. And so I got that support. I hired more coaches and mentors, and I worked on my mental game, right? And that allowed me to catapult myself. And eventually, fast forward to where we are today, more than 10 years later, I've developed the 5 to Thrive system, and I developed Author of Your Own Story so I could support you. I could support more people out there, because that support really, there was nobody living this lifestyle, this business lifestyle thing that I was talking about at the time. So I had to figure it out. I had to build the systems. I had to build the way out, Since then, I've helped, tons and tons of business owners get unstuck, get the support they need, and really get clarity. And I want that for you. But first, what I want you to do is grab your journal. Right? Write down your 5 to thrive, right? Your mind, your body, your soul, your relationships, and your business. And look in there and look where you could use some support, right? In the area of your mind, is there something that you want to learn? And do you know somebody else that already knows the answers and knows the subject better than you? Of course you do. Seek out that mentor, seek out that advisor, Usually there's a significant exchange of capital, resources, energy, time, but they're going to shorten the gap for you and allow you to explode like my mentors did for me. In your body, maybe you want to hire a coach. Maybe you need support from friends. I know in the fitness industry, which I've been in for over 20 years, the number one thing I've seen is accountability, right? We all need accountability. Get that support from a friend, a loved one, or hire a trainer. In the area of your soul, where do you need support? Where do you need to feel loved? Is it someone to take you to church, mosque, temple, or is it someone to sit down with you and just meditate with you and spend time and just be? Where is it actually in your relationships that you need support? Do you need support from a loved one, your family, your friends, your spouse? Or where about your business? Do you need support? Do you need a mentor? Do you need a coach? Do you need support in the area of your finances? Do you need to hire a bookkeeper, an accountant, or a financial advisor? Where do you need your support? So that when we have this conversation, right? Conversation about you, 2 years from now, the conversation is totally different. What I don't want for you to be is in a situation that I thought I was going to be in my early 20s, right? Almost, a long time ago, almost 20 years ago, where I don't want you to be stuck. I don't want you to have the same conversation, the same complaints that you're having today, 2 years from now. You deserve to move forward. You deserve to live a life with total fulfillment and freedom. And I love to help you get there. If you, like I always tell you, if you're looking for a coach or mentor, reach out to me and I'm happy to refer you to somebody. I have a huge network of coaches and mentors that focus on different areas. And, if you're looking for somebody, I'd be happy to help you because I want you to have guides and support along your journey, to be the author of your own story, not my story, your story. That's the key to this whole path, the whole journey that we're all on. It needs to be about you because this is your life and I want you to live it fully. So reach out to me, find me on social media, send me an email, whatever's easiest for you. I'm happy to help you. I coach business owners and only business owners. So if you don't happen to be a business owner, and I know many of you aren't that are listening to the Daily Growth Hacks, I'll send you to somebody else or a course or give you a recommendation that you can do on your own. And I'm happy to do that. I do that every day for people. That's it. I invite you to share this with 3 people so you can have the support, so you can build your tribe. I want people to be supporting you on your journey to be the author of your own story. That journey can be rocky, and having that support is critical. It also opens up conversations that matter. So share this with 3 people right now. And then, as always, go over to authorofyourownstory.com if you haven't already and get on that email list so you can get the latest tips, tricks, and techniques delivered right to your inbox. That's it for me today. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, go out and inspire someone simply by being the author of your own story.
I have a question for you. What if you could transform your life for the better in just 90 days? Would you do it? Our 90-Day Game is an online program and community created for people like you who are ready to make a shift and take those dreams and goals they've been talking about for years and turn them into a reality within 90 days. Go to authorofyourownstory.com/90-day-game and turn your goals into reality. And don't forget to be the author of your own story.